минус някакви градуси студена.
Той Тодор ме води на някъде там, ходихме. Май беше на същото място. Това е към един хотел, нали?
Зад хотела, Котва се казва. То даже зад няколко хотела се едно е. Надолу са 5-6 басейна. Такива каскадно върват.
Точно, да. Да, там бяхме с Тодор. Чакай сега да
И
видим.
мене ме води един Митко от Америка, де живее.
Сложим някаква готина снимка.
Ами дълго си беше сложил отзад на подкаста такова. Да се вижда лого с нашата среща. Не знам как се прави това. Това е по-смарт е.
Лесно.
Просто е по-млад. Той на колко години е този, бе?
Не знам. Момент, не може да се влиза. Чакай една секунда.
Това е по-гледаемо, като влезе някой изненадващо.
Да. Влизай да се търсиш работите. На живо си. Да.
Здрасти.
Примерно, здрасти. Примерно сега, ако Сара влезне гола, виж как лайфа изведнъж се напълни с хора, ще гледат, ще имаш много последователи. Очаква на нов лайф.
Тотално младец.
Чао.
Тя всеки лайф е... Окей, добре.
Пише лайф, така че най-вероятно е лайф.
Нали знаеш хората как винаги съм се чул, що гледат толкова странно камерата преди да пуснат някой лайф? И то, защото те не знаят дали са лайф реално погледнато и се там и цъкат и така.
И тук в горния корнер пише лайф.
Ето това си го пуснах. Горе-долу и аз да виждам какво се случва.
Окей-доки.
Okey-doke, so let's go then. I think it's time to switch to English so that the people probably can understand something or talk.
It depends on who watching, you know.
It's late Sunday. Hristo is cutting weight for the match with Mindaugas. How was the day, Hristo? Do you have something interesting to show? How is the weight cut going?
I was in a swimming pool and I make two baths. In one it's 42 degrees, very hot, and one was very cold, some minus 13 or I don't know. And it's we jumping in the hot water and after that jumping in the cold water. And when I jumping in the cold water, I cut my finger here. Look at. And I'm injured now. I joke, it's nothing, you know. It's
If you say to Engin now that you got injured, then he's getting heart attack, I guess.
yeah.
after the injury of Gennady canceling this match, this is gonna be too much for him, I think.
I think even without finger I can win the match, you know. It's
The small finger. Maybe if you change the angle of the phone.
yeah, it's better, yeah.
But how that happened? Did you try to make a backflip into the water or?
Yeah, jumping, and they have rocks on the wall, and I under the water, and I just hit the wall when I jumping.
How was the holiday in Greece? Actually, could you have a good workouts there or just?
Yeah, I find a lot of place to training. I training in the hotel, on the beach. Also, I find the gym, and Mishu Kauchev come to me, and we make a very good training with him. I think was good. And also I have a championship before 1 week, and that was also part of my training session in the Zega
How
Strong.
was the tournament in Zagreb? You compete 90 kg with both hand, or what happened?
Yeah, I compete 19 because it's the category before that was 75. I was 79, and I must compete 90. And they starting different. The first day was right hand, and the second day was left hand. That's because of open categories only on the right hand, and because of TV, they do this. And right hand was, I feel very good in my right, and I was in the final with Radosław Dobrovic.
Yes.
I know him a long time ago. I watched a lot of his matches. I remember how he competing with Franciszek Zivny in the open class in Senec before many years. And Franciszek probably is 160, 170 kilo, I don't know, very heavy guy. And Radu stopped him in hook. He's impressive athlete. And
yes,
now when I meet him,
yeah,
and he take the second place in the East versus West, I think, on the qualification tournament. Yeah, he's the second after forgot the name. After Toms. And I didn't know what to expect from him. I didn't know how he's. I see in his matches, I see he's very fast. That's so I don't know how strong is he's now, because it's he's older of me, I think. And the first of all, he's starting before me, and I stopped him very close to the pad and hold it, and he make elbow foul. After that, I starting better. I take the start, and I was in very good hook position inside, and he hit me few times and move my arm like a, I don't know, 80% going another side. He have very fast move, very explosive. But I stopped him, and he make second elbow foul. And on the final, he tried to pull me top row, and I hook him easy. Maybe he go tired. I think he didn't have enough endurance. Also, I beat Ivan Dogan. That was very good for me because we never meet on the championships. We play a lot of times in the same category, but never meet. Now was good because now we know who is stronger.
Interesting. I know him in the fact he's one of these guys competing over 20 years almost in every World European Championship, 90 kgs every time there, and very strong. And I was surprised to see that you it's not normal for me to see your name and his name in one category.
For me was I was curious how will be the match with him. Really, I wasn't sure I can beat him.
He has a really solid hook, and I think that the fact that he tried to go outside on the final with you is very interesting. And so, did you go in hook and you could finish the match in the final?
I finished. It's because he tried to pull me, but before that our match was in hook. He hooked me first. After that, I hook him. It's he's very strong. We are very close. It was interesting match.
I checked the competitors list. There is a big category, more than 15 people, 20 people in the category.
Yeah, a lot of people from Serbia, Croatia, strong Croatian guys, Hungary's, also one guy from Georgia who was very good. I catch with him after pulling, and he was very strong.
Mm, 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 yeah.
And even I win the left arm. Also, I really didn't expect to win the left arm, but
How
because
did
it's
you win? That was my next question. You
yeah,
pulled the
because
left and first place.
you know when you are don't care about what the results and what will happening, and
No
your
pressure.
mind it's yeah, without pressure. And I starting very fast all of my matches. Some of my opponents was very tired. I meet the Burušić from Croatia, and I know he's very strong in hook. And he start, to going inside, and I say, "Oh, this guy will kill me probably." And he say, "I'm not good now. My arm is pumped." And I say, "Oh, come on, I'm sure it's not." And when I starting, I feeling he's already done. He was too tired.
He was not joking. He was
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
already completed.
For me, it was very good because I didn't meet Slobodan Novakovic, because on left arm Novakovic probably will beat me. And I meet one Hungary guy on the final who was very, very strong, but he didn't know what's happening on the table. And that was good for me. He start very fast, like something like a top row and in the middle, very fast. And we go into the strap. And I think he will pull me with strap also. But when we start to put the straps, he say harder, harder. The buckle was on his side, and he make harder, harder, and the referee broke the strap because tried to type the strap, and we put another strap, and he also wants type, and every move when he typed the strap was easy and easy for me, and I just must to go down with my body, nothing else, when they give the start. He didn't realize what he do is himself with the strap.
Okay, okay, okay. And is there something interesting that unfortunately, I was not able to drive to Zagreb. Is there something interesting that we missed there? Something
I competing in open category.
with the
And
right
I
hand?
say because I have match, right hand. I say because I have match after 2 weeks, probably I will try to beat somebody with start, and if somebody stop me, I will stop and leave. And I meet Viktorio Sovic, and I starting, and I feel we are very close, and we make a very long match. After that, I have a pain in my arm, in my back, But he beat me, but we make very good match. And also, Philip.
How heavy is he? How heavy is he?
He competing with 105 fifth kilo, and probably 1/5. It's his weight. He took the third place after Stoyan Gulemanov. Stoyan win this category easy. Not so easy, but he wins, and category was very tough.
But so it's easy for me. I don't understand the work. You're beating Stoyan, but you're losing to the guy. I'm just joking.
No, listen, Stoyan. Stoyan is very strong now, and even he for me he can win an open class also, but Dogan wasn't understand exactly what we mean when we put the referee rules to be a little bit how I say post-swobodny, free way, it's uh, to leave small elbow fouls, and during the referee's grip to not give the foul for the athletes. That was something what he didn't understand very well. And when the Hungary guy moved his wrist, Gabor moved his wrist, and this is the moment when Dogan must to say stop, not foul, but straight the wrist, and he didn't say nothing, and he leave the Gabor with the banded wrist, and Gabor wins Stoyan against Stoyan. It's also Philip Starhofen competing in this category. Yes. And Philip say he loved to competing with strong, heavy guys. And he was very, very exciting because he will start first round against Gulemanov, and I say him, Philip, Gulemanov, it's different person. Don't try. It's better to start with somebody, some heavy, but not with Gulemanov. He's too fast, too good technical.
I can, yeah.
He's starting, and after that, he come to me and say, "Oh, why I do this? My shoulder, I have pain in my shoulder."
Yeah, the problem is, I can tell you why. Philip is always competing with the big heavy guys in Germany, in Swiss, in Austria. They are strong, but they don't have this history of this quality of Stoyan being WAF world champion, being absolutely from Goran Rjahovica, and have this arm wrestling experience and knowledge. And Philip is used to crash, to start very fast, to crush these big dudes, but Stoyan is different. Yeah.
Yeah, I explained him how many arms Stoyan broke in his career, and I explained him, be careful. I say, don't. But also he go to the strap with Stoyan. This is also was good move from his side. Philip is very good. He win 75 kilo category, and 75 kilo category was good category with strong guys.
I know. He's strong. He's very strong. That's why you have a super match with him in 23rd of September. Arm Havoc, you're gonna face him with the right, and I see the fear in your eyes already.
I hope he will be enough heavy to this match, because he told me something like he will go in the worst in 60 kilo or something.
I tell him to not do that. I tell him, please don't do that. Don't do to
too
your
much,
health, to cut to so much. But he's very passionate about arm wrestling, and he want to get a title he has a world title in the junior division, and now he wants in the senior division. By the way, talking about the world title, did you saw the video with your final with Getak?
Yeah, I see the video with my. Yeah, I never see this video before that. And
I know.
I
find
it
it
was amazing.
Before this time, I was
You bring me another
yeah.
time. It's a long time ago.
Yes.
I thinking something yesterday about Mindaugas and about some matches, and I thinking if I tell him some names, I didn't remember now, but I thinking if I tell him about some matches or some names, probably he didn't know these guys. I remember now. I have I had before many years I competing in arm fights in super match like this with Piotr Bartuszewicz. And probably if I ask Mindaugas who is Piotr Bartuszewicz, I have two fights with him. One I win, one I lose. Was 4-2 and 2-4.
Mm-hmm.
And if I ask him, probably he didn't know who is this guy.
Yes.
And this guy competing in the Mirov World Cup one time, and he win in the same category. I think was in open category. He on the right hand have a win against Krasimir Kostadinov, and after a few minutes win against Gennady Kvikvinia.
Whoa.
And I have a hard fight with this guy.
Yes, but there is different time and different styles. So Bartuszewicz was deep hook going absolutely on his joint, no muscles. He's just
joints,
joints, and with this type of pulling, I think that he's not able to do that for a long time. He did that. That's
I don't know. For me, it's interesting to see how is what shape is he now. I think his brother still competing, David Bartuszewicz, but Piotr I didn't see a lot many years ago.
By the way, Pavel Pavlov is writing he's with Marinchev in the Chinese restaurant, so we have
I have problems with my kilos. I still must lose my weight 1 kilo more.
they're missing you on they're missing you on the restaurant. You have to be
That
there.
will be after East versus West, you know. Do you see
Uh,
the coins? Do you see the coins for East versus West?
yes, with Gasparini and Jerry. Yeah,
Amazing. You know, I love coins to collect the coins and coins from arm wrestling.
but
Super.
I didn't understand. Can you get the coins? Are they are present for the competitors? And
I think you can buy the coin. I
I
think
think
it's.
that they are starting now with merchandise. You have a small.
I think I checking in the shop. I think was 170 for the silver and 200 for the gold. I think this is silver with the gold cover.
Mhm, mhm. Are you getting this time also cards with your own signature as a present?
I hope. I hope. Probably, you know, it's hanging all the time make us for us these gifts, and I am very glad about it, and I'm thankful about it.
Mhm.
And I must I must to go there earlier, he told me, because we must to sign the cards, you know. And this is after you signing a lot of cards, probably you go tired a little bit, you know, because it's
I tell you, you have what is the plan now for the next week? Are you going on Friday or
no day before 27.
it's good idea? And my friendly advice is take time because on the border is in moment holiday
Oh yeah,
traffic
yeah,
it's a lot. So plan
yeah.
that in advance.
I hope will be a little bit, how I say this, because this starting before maybe 1 month
Mhm.
with the people who across the border, and maybe will be a little bit better. I don't know how much was when you come here. How many hours you spent of
I don't
the
know. I'm
border?
in Germany, so I don't know.
No, because it's
I heard that a friend of mine was traveling and he told me that it was
people
maybe
say 7 hours.
7 hours, something like that. 7 hours more than that,
That
7.
means when I go to Zagreb, when I go from the border to Serbia, I watch on the left side how many cars have they go back to Bulgaria,
Yeah.
and I say, oh no, we must to find another way, and we find another way, and it was Georgi Kajarjov uh, show us the another way. He text me and he say, why you not go from Strazimirce? It was easy.
Here the
The
people
road.
one just a second, Hristo. One guy is asking, did you have a good time in Greece? I think the answer is yes. And one other guy is saying that Lagia is saying that you will beat me in Daugas. So you have a little bit support for the fans here.
Yeah, I see a lot of people who support me, and I don't know, they like me or they didn't like me in Daugas. I'm not sure. I,
I mean, Daugas is funny guy. I think the problem is when you have to face someone who is actually a nice guy. You can't hate this man.
no,
Uh,
of course.
it's difficult. Um, do you have do you think about how the match is gonna went? Do you have some plans what to do in case?
I told him I will hook him without straps. I will go in directly in hook, and he cannot do nothing against that move. You know,
Mhm. Okay,
that will,
he can escape. He can go in the strap.
if he wants strap. I don't know.
Mhm.
He can escape, of course, but it will be not easy. But I think he will go in hook too, because he say he's very strong in hook, and it's
you want to press, if you want to stay in his defense position, controlling the pronator and try to make you work and get tired and then slowly switch. I don't know.
Yeah, we will see.
You're in good shape now. You're in good shape.
I I think I'm good shape.
I
I
hope now
after
you're getting a little bit rest because you're doing in my understanding, too much workouts, too much pulling.
yeah, in one moment I feel it's too much and I stop training. I plan to training more 2 days, but I stop because I feel it's too much and I feel my body cannot hold this. My back was painful and
Mhm,
start the nerve, and I stop.
mhm,
It's
mhm.
good when you know your body and when you know exactly your limits.
Just getting smart over the time and don't over push it. I think the young guys, they are so motivated, and these who are natural, they're working too hard, and they're going in this area where you are overtrained, and then they're getting injured. They feel fatigue, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. When you say young guys, and I think, do you see what Iskran Zdravkov do? He was in some championship in USA this
No,
week
who do you mean?
for 2 days, and I see some of his matches. He wins a lot of the matches top row. Some of them going in the middle, and he was very good. I don't know what kind of tournament was this, but take I think he competing in few categories, not only one, and he he make very good results. He have a lot of cups.
Who do you mean? I don't know this guy. Who?
Iskren Zdravkov. You
Bulgarian
know,
guy?
yeah, yeah, the guy who competing with Simeon from Berkovica.
Ah, okay. No, I missed that. No, I missed that.
Who wins the IFA Worlds in 85 kilo.
Okay. I don't follow the IFA, and I really don't know that. Really.
Yeah, I just watch them. When some of our team competing.
There is a question, Hristo, who you would like to pull next when you defeat Mindaugas. I already said you have a next set match with the German champion Philipp Starkhofen in September 23rd. And after that, do you have any other plans?
Yeah, I have in Greece also some fights with some people from Greece, and in France also.
Who is your opponent in France?
I'm not sure. I must to check. On the left hand, it's I don't know. I didn't remember exactly the name, and I don't want to say different name. But it's the guy who I competed with him. I compete with him in 75 kilo. He's constantly competing, I think, in this category. My size, strong like a bodybuilder, Borle or something. I don't know. I don't mix
Mm-hmm.
with the names.
Mm-hmm.
On the right, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He texts me some names. They have a very strong athletes, and
I really would like to see you against Artyom, Top Row King, or even Ryan Bowen. Ryan Bowen would be
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, it's
But
it
he don't like to
depends.
go with light guys like you.
Yeah, I'm too light for him. Yeah,
It's gonna be too big embarrassment
yeah.
to lose
I'm
against
not
lighter guy. Nobody liked to
not
do.
I'm not target to him probably, and maybe uh, sometimes we will make some match with Coach Ray, see who is stronger.
Oh,
Because
Coach
also
Ray.
it's interesting.
They put. By the way, something very strange happened in Arizona Championship. the Latvians go there. Big
I
match.
watched.
So Yanis said he's injured, but he won with the left and right hand.
I watched that.
I don't know. Maybe his injury is not so deep so you are basically stepping in the place of Yanis. He don't want to
Yeah.
put Dagos. I don't understand that. But he put against one very strong guy, I think from Armenia or somewhere there. This guy beat at the final. So Amonis
You mean
is
the
going.
guy who broke the arm? The guy who broke his arm, or
He tore the
you mean
chest.
side of?
He tore the chest.
Oh, yeah. I competed with this guy in European Championship. He's very strong, and I hope he will be better health. I hope he
He
will
needs
cover the
some
injury
surgery.
faster.
If you tore the chest like that, it's absolutely clear tore. He needs surgery. But
Yeah, I
he's from
see.
Armenia.
He's Armenian, yeah. Armenian, yeah.
Armenian. Very strong.
He competing 75 kilo. He competing before that.
Yeah, and he beat the first match. He beat Amonis very, very confident. But the second
Yeah,
one,
he's very
Amonis
strong.
take everything. He take with the back pressure, the center to go to him, and then the guy.
Yeah, I compete with him, and if you top row him, you have some chance. If you're going inside, this guy is very, very strong.
Did he
I
beat
hope.
you?
I really didn't remember because I compete with him and with Piroyan in the same day, in the same category, with one on the left, one on the right. And I didn't remember who beat me, who I beat. But was something. If I win, I win with fouls or something. Wasn't clear.
Mm. There is a guy who is asking, did you pull with Rino this time in after pulls, after matches, after the tournament in Zagreb?
No, this time I didn't pull with Rino because
Thank you.
I want to be fresh. I make after pulling with a lot of guys, but not with the strongest of them. Because I just want to pump at my arm. That's all. And Rino also didn't compete right hand on this championship because he have arm fight. He competing only left.
Mm-hmm.
He lose from Camille.
Mm-hmm.
He wins one game, but after that he lose. They have a very, very similar style.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting who will win this category.
Yes. I have an interview with Georgi Tsvetkov, really interesting. Finally, we were in contact the whole week. He was in training camp with Sasha Andreev and Krasin.
Yeah, he's in Tutrakan with them, yeah.
Now he's back in Bansku, and he's very strong. He's very strong, in good shape, and I think it's
he's
very
prepared for this match.
The only question is if his injury is completely recovered with the chest, but he said he feel good. But facing Morozov, this is a big chance for Georgi to prove himself in this bright audience. He's strong. I know he's strong, but the mainstream don't know his ability to top row. And with Morozov,
that is the level that in that match I can see how strong is exactly Georgi. That's much he needed. Some guy with the long hair hand who can be good top roller and good in hook. This is Morozov, very strong, maybe one of the strongest guy in arm wrestling. And for me, it's interesting to see where is the level of Tsvetkov now.
Yeah, good match. And then Engin, maybe hours before our live here, mentioned that Morozov is going to be the opponent of Devon in August event.
Probably it's logical to be this. It's
At the beginning, I thought he will put Revas against Devan, but it seems to be Morozov.
Revas is too heavy. I don't know. It's
Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting also with Revas to see. Warat can be opponent for all of them, and he can win or lose. I don't know. It's interesting. He's tough opponent. He didn't lose easy.
Okay. Yeah, you have to find a good opponent. Otherwise, the excitement is out, because so many good matches. Also, hell of a card, a lot of athletes, and it's hard, like UFC. Dana White has also problems with athletes getting injured. There are million things can happen in between until the event, and it's hard.
But in your point of view for Top Pro King, I really want to meet him on the right hand. It doesn't matter how much kilo he is. I think it's when I watch him, he was in Arizona too. I watched his match with Coach Ray, and I think I will smash him.
I think too, but maybe that's gonna happen if Engin decides as the next events. Why not? People like to see this match.
That can happen in after pulling in the East versus West if he coming. No problem. It's not necessary to be official match.
Are you aware now with the rule set on the East versus West? Are you be gonna careful with the elbow fouls? Who's gonna try to?
My ref.
You don't know. Engin decides in the last moment who is gonna be the referee.
Can be Engin, can be, I don't know, but who is the ref? It's not a big deal. It's it depends how is your shape. That is more important.
I think Engin is now really into the training. He wants to get.
I see.
I see he's getting clean, not so. He's losing fat and
slowly. You see, slowly, the exactly correct exercises, going slowly to his best shape. That guy know his body very, very well, and know exactly what he must to do.
What is your current top 5 on the right hand? What do you think is the current top 5
in the heavyweight? Or I don't know. It's the same.
Heavyweight and then 75 kg.
Yeah, the heavyweight is the same. How he puts the list, like opponent. This East versus West clearly show us who is strongest and who going down. It's that guy's
so
in the
on the list of Engin. You don't you would not switch any other name.
I don't know. First of all, I don't know Revas. I didn't see the Revas in this list actually, but he must be in top 3. I think now he's
not one is Evan. Everybody agree on that. Second, Gasparini already. Then Jerry or Gasparini or Jerry, depends who is gonna win now. And after that, for the spot number 3, 4, and 5, Devon is on 5th spot. It's very, very hard to say.
Yeah, all of them are the same level. I cannot put somebody in the top or down because all the time somebody can be first or 5. Like also we have Levan. and also we have Teplenkov. They are very, very strong. You know, you remember I bet for Brzenk will beat Teplenkov, but that's didn't happening. He
No.
was too strong.
Devon, I can't wait to see Devon and Tsiplenkov. And I was hoping that Tsiplenkov is gonna step in the place of Gennady, but he's not ready. He's not in the best shape. He wants to be exactly in
Yeah,
October,
he need long time to preparing for this. Yeah, of course.
showing his best form. Um, we will have a great match, John Brzenk against Todd Hutchins, soon. I think in USA they're gonna pull. It's gonna be really interesting. After that, John is
You know,
pulling Saber
Hutchins,
Voda.
I see Hutchins in different shapes all the time. Sometimes he's concentrating and very strong and very good with the wrist, and sometimes he's coming on some championship and everybody take his wrist and he's not so good. You know, it's
Hristo, in this age, you're not able to be 100% ready in the whole year. This is,
yeah, of course, of course.
but for John Brzenk, believe me, he will be on point.
I want to see Hutchins in the shape how he was in with Irakli, in the same shape how Brzenk was with Irakli, and if they meeting in this point, will be super.
Do you know what happened? Why this match disappears from the card? Krasi Kostadinov against LVJ. I wanted to see this match so badly.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe someone has to ask Kangin what happened, or I'm gonna ask Krasi, because this is a great match, LVJ against Krasi.
Yeah, Krasi was the guy who competing in 100 kilo with the Georgian guy.
Yes,
That is my favorite athlete, is the Georgian guy in 100 kilo. Nuradze? No,
why?
how is Nurat? How is the name?
I don't know his name. I know how I recognize, because he's looking really short, big head, and very
He's
interesting,
the
charismatic guy.
giant killer. The giant killer. He killed all the competitors in the category. I want to see this guy in some super match. That will be interesting. Even I didn't care against who, you know. If you put him against Brzenk, maybe Brzenk will have problems. This guy is crazy. He's very
Yes,
strong.
yes.
I like his style for competing.
Short arm and top rolling. Okay, Hristo, there is a lot of, I think we have a good live here. We talk about arm wrestling. It's a little bit late here. So you are arriving in 4 days to Thursday,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, I wish you a lot of
You
luck.
go there or not?
This time not, but we go in the next event together.
Next, we go together. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I will watching. You know what to do, and after that you can visit me and we can go fishing.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
So
Okay.
thank you, guys. Let me see if there is some question that we didn't answer. Oh, there is a guy giving us answer. What is the reason? So something with the daughter of RVJ has to deal.
Oh, understood.
Some private things, and that's why they canceled the match. Okay.
That
I didn't
mean
know.
that match will be later, after a few months maybe, when they are ready.
And in November there will be match again, Sasha against Todd for the title, 95. I think Sasha is now holding the title. But 90 kg, which title holds Sasha now? Being beating Pauline.
95. They
95.
between
This is the
95.
95 title, actually. This is 95, and Todd want to take this title from Sasha. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy because Sasha pulled one time with Todd and he lose in Moldova. And I hope he learned the lessons and he's in great shape going to the Worlds. This is gonna be a war. Nobody is going outside. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Don't be
Okay.
sure. Don't be sure nobody going in outside.
Oh, okay. Do you think something secret? Yeah. For sure, I know that Georgi is going to go outside against Morozov, and what's gonna happen, we're gonna see.
Yeah, of course.
Take care and have a good night, Hristo.
Take care, Mite. Bye bye.